can always edit this.
Yeah.
So we're discussing Philip Defranco right now. We have to present to camera. That is why I'm staring straight at the camera.
That's making it weird. We're discussing the YouTuber Philip Defranco, who we both like, and who is both one of our favourite YouTubers on YouTube, and a source for us to get our daily news.
What do you like about him?
I like Philip Defranco because he's very blunt and straightforward with his opinion, but he doesn't just use his opinion as being absolutely correct. He understands that his opinion may not be the same as everybody else's, explains why it may differ to other people's, and he also gives them the opportunity in the comments below to offer their own opinion, and he welcomes it. He really wants to hear other people's views on the stories that he's commenting on, and I really like that.
Yeah, he's a very passionate guy. Like, he's very funny.
He's funny, and he's passionate and engages audiences.
And I really like how real he is. Like,
Exactly.
like if he is tired, because he just had a kid and he apparently has no sleep. So like in some of the morning videos that he does, like he'll just straight up tell the camera, like, I am fully dead right now, and so let's start.
Is there a video that you find particularly interesting, and why?
I can't really think of a particular video that jumps out, but recently he started doing these morning videos, like a morning deep dive into just a particular story. Like I think he did one on now it's left my brain. He's talked about a lot of like political stuff that I cannot remember because it's American, but it was really really interesting to listen to, and because I think in his videos he's expressed that he's a liberal, or like gearing towards more liberal stances rather than conservative stances, which was actually a pretty big shift since his younger years. He has acknowledged that he is a douchebag, was a douchebag a little bit. Can we say that?
I don't see why not.
Right. But yeah, like you were saying, because he keeps getting demonetized, he separates those, he separates the more controversial stories into separate videos, and then engages with the community a lot more in those.
But also, he gets people talking about them and sharing their opinions, sharing their views in a more, I want to say constrained manner, but I feel like maybe just sort of a more controlled setting. Like, it's not people shouting and swearing at each other, which you can tell in social media comments. It's not people calling each other stupid names or being horrible and insulting each other and saying your opinion's bull. It's a discussion between people, and yes, of course, there's got to be the odd person who's going to have some anger kind of fit and explode all over the internet, but
just all over it. Yeah.
Majority of the discussion is people going, there's your point of view, I don't agree with it, here's my point of view. And he does dive into those comments and he replies to them and he says thank you for sharing your point of view. And even sometimes says he gets where they are coming from. Sometimes he doesn't necessarily agree with them at all. Other times he can agree with some concepts. So I find that very interesting, and the fact that he can accept other people's views and opinions and not just idolize his own.
Yeah, I get that. Like, it's a lot of, I think what it boils down to is the respect that he builds with his community, and like the expectation of respect for each other and for the story and for each other's opinions, really, because he sets the example of respecting these people of different opinions, that his personal community, sounds really weird, his personal community,
his YouTube community, they do follow that, and they
was it his beautiful bastards? Yeah.
They follow the views, and not the views, but like the values that he presents with his channel, you know, the whole idea of acceptance and collaboration and discussion. So whereas you know, with so many YouTubers, YouTube channels, it's all very unnecessarily aggressive towards each other, and a lot of people just hating on each other based on their opinions and worldviews.
Yeah, and I think he addressed that in some of his videos as well, like
Yeah.
calling out individuals of his community that like support him, that obviously support him, like calling them out for toxic views and toxic comments.
Or more like a toxic expression of those views. Like he always pushes that people can have their own views, and he wants to hear them, but not in a toxic way. Like, just say it normally.
Yeah, calmly and with respect to the other person. And that's why we like Philip DeFranco. How does he end it? That is all for today. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you haven't yet, click the description box below. I don't know.
No, I think we're good.